Do you know what Elon Musk is up for? If you own a share in Tesla or even just a fan of the company or the CEO, you must wonder what Elon is doing nowadays. This week, Elon Musk, the world's richest man and new Twitter owner, declared war with the world's biggest tech company, Apple, and CEO, Tim Cook. Elon Musk has shown Apple and its CEO, Tim Cook, that he doesn't play around while protecting his businesses. Elon and Apple have butted heads a couple of times over the years, but Elon Musk has decided to put a stomp to it once and for all. What issues does Musk have with Apple, and will Apple still be the competition for Tesla in the automobile industry? By the end of this video, you'll know everything you're wondering about. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to uncover some interesting facts about Elon Musk and Apple automobiles. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. The EV industry is slowly becoming more competitive, with each company trying to get a piece of Tesla's market share. Apple is also gearing up to join the competition. There is no doubt that Apple is developing a self-driving vehicle powered by next-generation battery technology. Due to the EV industry, what the iPhone did to mobile phones, the top-secret project called Titan has been in the works since 2014. Musk isn't the first to enter this fight. Developers, tech CEOs, and regulatory bodies have long decreed Apple's monopolistic grip, but he may be the most mainstream figure to do so. Even so, history says he'll probably lose. Elon Musk addressed the issues during an interview with the BBC, saying that it was obvious that Apple is working on its electric car. It's pretty hard to hide something if you hire over 1,000 engineers to do it. The car, as it is fondly called, will arrive as early as 2024. Just like Tesla vehicles, Apple's car will be supported by mobile apps, touchscreens, and over-the-air updates. While the major news about the car is not out yet, Apple is laying out all the pieces on the chessboard as it prepares to make a move. The company has made a significant amount of crossover between mobile cars. Apple releasing a car with impressive battery capabilities won't exactly come as a surprise, since the company has plenty of experience with advanced battery design. It also knows its way around the thermal design limitations and often innovates with outside box battery and cooling system designs, and of course, developing a software system for its cars would pose little trouble for Apple. What does Elon think about Apple Company, as a competitor or good for the industry? Let's find out. Elon Musk thinks Apple is a strong company, but it's not a competitor to Tesla. The EV giant has over 10 years of experience in the industry, and if Apple or any other car maker is going to compete, they would have to bring cutting-edge design and technology to the table. Elon Musk also doesn't see an Apple as a threat. He hopes the presence of Apple will help expand the industry. After all, Elon's ultimate goal is to increase the presence of sustainable transport, and having Apple's presence in the industry is only going to draw more attention and interest. Tesla has also made the patent to some of their vehicles open for other companies that want to develop electric cars, showing that they are not afraid of competition. Even if Apple enters the market, Musk believes that Tesla will continue to make compelling cars. Musk added, "Apple is the Tesla graveyard where failed employees go to work, and any Tesla employees hired by Apple were not important to the company." He went further, saying it's good that Apple is moving and investing in this direction. But cars are very complex compared to phones or smartwatches. You can't just go to a supplier like Foxconn and say, "Build me a car." How long Apple will take to make its first car? Musk's issues with Apple. Apple still has a long way to go before it comes out with an electric vehicle. This is not the first time that Musk and Apple have had their issues. Musk had earlier called out Apple for having stale products. They're no longer bringing out products that blow people's minds as they did a few years back, even though they still make great products. Musk compares Tesla to Apple and said Tesla would avoid Apple's mistakes when it comes to consumer interests. They will continue to make heart-stopping products. He doubled down on his criticism of Apple, criticizing them for their technology's lack of improvement, which affected his email system. Musk is not the only one when it comes to criticizing Apple's performance. He wasn't the only one bashing Apple for its software updates, as many were not happy with the iOS 13 for being full of bugs and constant performance issues. But the competition between the two companies finally came to a head. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Apple's Twitter advertisement after Musk's takeover. This year, a senior Apple executive, Phil Schiller, who runs the company's Apple Store, deactivated his Twitter account, leading to raised eyebrows and headlines across the industry. It didn't take long before Elon Musk started questioning Apple's reduced spending on advertising on Twitter. Apple has always been the top advertiser on Twitter, spending $48 million on ads on the platform in the first quarter of 2022. The advertising agency recommending Apple suggested that the company stop its activities on Twitter for brand safety reasons after Musk took over the platform. But Apple wasn't the only player to make this move, as other top spenders like Cheerios maker General Mills and Volkswagen halted their spending on Twitter as well. Elon questioned CEO Tim Cook. He went on asking for an explanation from Apple's CEO Tim Cook, but none was given, at least not on Twitter. A couple of days after questioning Apple's reduced advertising on Twitter, Elon thwarted Apple's attempt to remove Twitter from its App Store as part of its moderation process. Apple has a tight grip over its iOS system and has a monopoly over what apps its users can download. Every single app or update on the Apple App Store has to be approved by the app review division of the company, and any app that doesn't meet their policies will immediately be banned from the platform. But the policies behind which app gets accepted and those that are scrapped have been vague, as some developers have been shafted under the app's review arbitrary rejections and boilerplate feedback enforcing its content moderation demands. Not anything new for Apple. Did Apple remove the Twitter app from their mobile phones? The company has removed apps like Gab and Parler in an attempt to enforce its new rule. Since Apple is perhaps the biggest smartphone company in the world, having your apps excluded from their store can be a major disadvantage. If Twitter is pulled out of Apple's App Store, it would lose one of its main distribution platforms and negatively impact the platform's growth. iPhone users who love the platform won't be able to use it. Also, Apple requires app makers to pay between 15 and 30% for any digital goods sold to their apps, and Elon Musk is not having it, now that Twitter has lost its major source of income. Musk has been trying to turn the Blue Twitter subscription into a thriving source of income for Twitter. Apple's cut for all paid app downloads and in-app purchases from its App Store would take millions out of Twitter and can affect Musk's plan for growth. After posting a meme suggesting that he would rather go to war than pay the 3 fees, Elon Musk slammed the 30-fee policy, calling it a tax on the internet. He also stood up to support Epic Games, the company in charge of the video game Fortnite. Apple booted the video game company out of its App Store after it introduced its payment system. Musk defending Twitter revenue. Apple has made over $100 million in fees from Fortnite in-app purchases, and the company is suing for access to the Apple App Store. Every day you see someone criticizing their biggest advertiser, but Elon Musk is not your everyday businessman. For Musk, this goes beyond protecting Twitter's revenue. It is a chance to fight against Apple's monopoly that can put other platforms at a disadvantage and affect customers' choices and all their differences. Mark Zuckerberg about Apple. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, or Meta, agrees with Musk's long-described Apple's fees as monopoly rents, noting that the company has a stranglehold as a gatekeeper on what gets on phones. And he also said that Apple should be scrutinized over how it runs its App Store, and his remarks came after Apple refused to reduce the 30 fees on paid features that Facebook uses to help small business owners struggling in the pandemic. Spotify CEO Daniel Ek also renews his attacks on Apple after Elon Musk's statement. He called Apple's policies a threat to the future of the internet and questioned how long Apple will deny its customers a right to choose. A war between two tech giants isn't something anyone, including investors, wants to see, even though it would make for fascinating headlines, and the two CEOs are well aware of that. According to Musk, the two met up at Apple's Cupertino campus, and Cook made it clear that Apple will not be removing Twitter from its App Store. The meeting between Cook and Musk may not lead to the two becoming best friends, but it has brought peace back to Silicon Valley, at least for some time. Do you think Elon Musk and Apple will remain at peace for long? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We would love to hear your side. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more interesting and informative videos, and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. And yeah, give it a big thumbs up. Until next time, take care. Goodbye.